Hey everybody, Matt Watson, Watson Farms. Wanted to talk to you a little bit about our winter forage program. I've showed you videos of how we feed hay, but our intention is not to feed any more hay than we have to. Anyhow, we've had a pretty rough stretch of weather. It's 35-degree rains for a couple of days. And doesn't look like it's gonna let up here for the next day or two. So anyhow, it's about 34 degrees right now, and fairly steady rain, not real heavy right now, but heavy enough. And the cows, has been doing it all night. The cows are up there on the hill. You can't see them maybe right now, but anyhow, I wanted to talk about our stockpile program. So we stockpile what they call stockpile grass. We let it grow. Basically, is all that means. Just let it grow a little bit, and during the especially the fall. So we take the cows off of certain pastures and let it grow and get some build up some forage reserve is basically what we're doing, and then we graze that strategically through the winter time. This is a creek bottom here, down through there behind me. You can see it's kind of a flat part right next to the creek, and it's a fairly fertile ground. It needs maybe a little fertilizer, as you see some of the broom straw, but there is a pretty solid sward of fescue in there. So you can it looks short, but as I look at it here close up, and I'll give you a close-up view in a second, as you look at it close up, there's grass there that the cows are grazing, and it's awful good forage for February. And this is not our finishing herd, so we keep the best grass for our finishing herd, but this makes excellent forage for those animals that are smaller and not ready for slaughter yet. So anyhow, it's stockpiling fescue. So this is it's fescue based pasture, and there's enough acres here that we're not overstocked, and that's an important aspect of it too. Is we have to be careful how many cattle we try to carry, and so even though we want to have a lot of beef, we can only produce so much, and hopefully it's enough to satisfy the demand. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't, but anyhow, so we just wanted to check in with you and show you how we care for cattle in the winter. It's a kind of a complicated effort sometimes, but we do plan ahead, and we try to do the best for the cattle, which is in the end the best for everybody. Just a couple more points about cattle in the wintertime. They have a really good ability to draw off their fat reserves from better times, and these cattle, they're not suffering. They're not gaining at the fastest rate that we see cattle gain in other times of the year. But it's wintertime, and we're proud that our cattle can be on actual green grass, even though it's not quite the quality grass that we'll see in April and May. But they can be on green grass here in February, and of course if it would snow and snow would get on the ground, and we're not going to make them root too much, because our cows don't know how to do that maybe as well as some cattle in the northern climates. So we're not going to make them work too hard for their forage. We'll be probably going back to feeding hay here. They've been off hay for a couple weeks now. We've been rotating them through some pastures, but they'll go on hay again here, I would say, in the next week or so. So we're working through our stockpile, but cattle have a good ability to forage. They're really good harvesters of getting all those little pieces of grass that are there, and we don't want to waste those. So that's why we're kind of grazing short grass right now, and it's just a matter of efficiency and stewardship. So That's what you see here. I hope I've communicated that effectively, and thanks for watching.